哟，我是卷毛，今天给大家带来一期《天国拯救》。我这边是稍微晚了一小段的时间，我这边重新开档，直接附带了。就可能这一期的话就不是实况，下一期的话应该就是实况了。
God bless. Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
我刚开始玩就非常喜欢这个人物性格，比如说这个魅力的话，它是可以说服对方， 怎么表达？就我特别喜欢这一个。我们在酒馆里聊天来加偷财，然后下一个加敏捷、活力和力量。力量就是打架用的。我看他说就是，你要是想和别人 PK 的话，战斗的话，力量到一点，然后他会臣服那种。然后我这边选偷财。
Nothing much.
要有一张好嘴，人在江湖上要有一张好嘴。
He was telling us what's going on in the world, and well, I
这样就可以避免一些麻
Well, I
烦。
hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
马蒂亚斯还是选偷财。
you think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here, I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
我的朋友们来过这里吗？
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
马许，
No, I
Really?
haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
哎呀，
Matthew and Fritz aren't drunkards.
I never said they were, did I? And if I really minded you going for a beer with them, I'd have put a stop to it long ago. I was young once too, you know. And your father was no angel when he was in Kuttenberg.
Of course he wasn't.
You don't believe me? Ask him yourself.
All right, I will.
You're not a boy anymore, Henry. You're a man, and it's time to start acting like one. Yesterday you promised your father you'd help at the forge. If you made yourself useful now and then, I wouldn't mind your mischief making so much.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
我们又一次的回到了斯里塔兹，男主角亨利。然后就可能我会在对话选项中我不会说话，就默默的观看着，拿点吃的，回血用，就尽可能去享受他这个中世纪的故事，尽量会在对话中，就当成选项会不说话，沉浸的去看一下他讲的那些东西。对，我们出去找我们的铁匠老爸。哎呀，真是美好啊！美好的一天，美好又普通的一天。
At least you're up, that's a start. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure he'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
OK， 我们分布任务了。参加剑斗训练，这先放一边，咱们先去城堡堡主取得十字剑柄。
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I'd better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
好，我们取得了十字剑德，然后接下来去找那个比较棘手的债主，不是叫这叫什么来着？叫就那种欠钱不还那的人，那称呼叫啥来着？来找他叫布尼勒和布尼斯。
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
好，这里我们阐述了一下说服这一个，就可以用你的口才去避免一些打架吧。想看可以稍微暂停一下。我就关掉了。有借必有还。
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd give it.
Wow.
I've got nothing, so leave me in peace, all of you, and don't come back.
我们这边是把他说服了，如果不对，说服了。如果没说服的话，就是要和他再打一架。但现在我们还要再想什么办法拿他的东西。如果现在是进了他私人营地里了。其实啥也没有，你们看一下。还有一个最好的东西就是斧子吧，斧子和锤子，还有一点点这个游戏里面那种金钱，这个玩意。
I'll need a lockpick to get into
然
that.
后就啥也没有，穷
Fritz
着
might have one.
贫困，一困潦倒，对，应该是这。好吧，他那边我们去不了，去别的地方吧。这是买煤的，也有任务。这是剑术大师。
No.
我们现在这边找我们的几个死党。
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you,
So
Matthew.
are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
All right, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Krunner shows money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem, we'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
OK， 现在我们首长应该是从小到大一块长大的，去德国老他家，然后我会尽量把每一期视频都控制在20来分钟上下吧，这样也不是太显得太长，也不是那么短。
What the?
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go and lure her away somehow.
Why me?
because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
好，让我当恶人，真的是。
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Docious.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Horse Hans! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
来吧，械斗，打架。对。哎呦，等，没精力了。走，哎，走，哎。So.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Run, you cowards!
Wrong.
How are you, Henry?
在游戏里面就是人多打人少的，有绝对优势，根本就打不过，人少根本就打不到。不像另一款游戏吧，一人单挑的军队，一人单挑的100多人那种。走，接下来我们要去普尼什的房子后面集合。然后在这里的话，我想说，我还是刚开始玩这游戏，可能有些地方不知道，或者说有什么大伙有什么建议，那请大伙出建议，请高玩来点小指导，或者说小技巧什么的，来对我说一下。现在对这游戏还不是太了解，完全就是因为对中世纪这一块特别喜欢，特别喜欢这种衣服啊，这种装备什么的，冷兵器对战， 我个人特别喜欢。然后我们到后面，等另外2个伙伴过来。对，
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? An honest trade not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so. It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
好，我们这里拿到弗利兹对我们的撬座，然后我看这期第1期视频这个时间也差不多了，然后咱们这期视频就到这里吧。我是卷毛，如果喜欢我就请关注我吧。